You know, the guest list is interesting this particular year. I mean, we always pay attention to the guest list, but Jill Biden has a special guest, a mother whose child suffered with lead poisoning. Then you have Tyre Nichols' parents, the young man who was beaten brutally by 5 officers in Tennessee. Obviously, a lot of people pointing to the fact that that could be the perfect jump off for him to talk about police reform. But in times past, the messaging has changed with this particular administration. First, very, very tough on police, and then softening it a bit in the past couple of years. What do you think the tone will be today?
You're going to see a continuation of what we saw last year, which was we don't need to defund the police, we need to fund them. That was President Biden's line over the past couple of years. Did not make the far left very happy, but it was this nod towards, hey, we're going to give them more money in order to reform police. It seems as though even with the Tyre Nichols moment that's going to come in the family there, that there's just not the bipartisan support for some kind of real meaningful police reform. You're never going to end qualified immunity with a Republican Congress. But again, goes back to the pageantry. And Adrienne, you're really smart to point out the guest list. It goes all the way back to the 1980s. President Reagan, just after a crash of an airliner at Reagan Airport, what is now Reagan Airport, there was a hero who pulled a bunch of people out of the water. And he invited that person, that man, to the State of the Union. And that began this idea that we call out American heroes. And it's sort of morphed now into you find people to highlight each individual policy that you want to start talking about. Lead poisoning, one of the big pushes by this administration is infrastructure, cleaning up the water supplies, Flint, Jackson, Mississippi, and the like. So you can kind of tell what the president's going to highlight based on that guest list.
You're absolutely right. Bono on the list. It'll be interesting to see if he will use some of these.
I don't know what policy. I don't know what policy Bono's going to represent, but we'll see, right?
Well, Bono is notoriously, I guess notoriously might not be the right word, but very famous for all of his charitable work, his work among those nations that are facing poverty. I think that he might attempt to use that as a way to address unity, which he did last year. But I don't know how successfully he will do that because this past year has been anything but unifying.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.